Hey y'all, Crystal here. Today we're making an easy moss stitch dishcloth pattern. You'll need 70 to 90 yards of number 4 medium worsted weight yarn, preferably 100% cotton or a cotton blend. I'm using a 5mm crochet hook, and you'll also want a stitch marker because the first chain one of each row will count as a stitch, and this makes it easy to mark so we can see it and remember it. The pattern includes 3 sizes. For an 8-inch washcloth, chain 31, 10-inch, 37, and 43 for a 12-inch wide dishcloth. For my little sample here, I'm chaining 15, which will make a nice little face scrubby size. For row 1, you'll start by working a single crochet in the second chain from your hook. This skip chain does not count as a stitch. And then we'll single crochet in each chain across. Once you have crocheted in each of the chains across, you can turn your work for row 2. Here we're going to chain 1, and this chain 1 is your turning chain, but it also counts as a stitch for this pattern. So I'm going to chain 1 a little bit loose, skip this first single crochet, and then next one work a single crochet. We're going to go ahead and mark that first chain 1 space with our stitch marker. Chain 1, skip the single crochet, work a single crochet in the next. You're skipping 1, chain 1, making a single crochet in a chain 1, and skipping 1 all the way across. You have your 2 stitches left at the end of the row. Skip that one and work your single crochet into the end. Chain 1 and turn. Try to chain loosely there. Skip your first single crochet, work a single crochet in the chain space. Chain 1, skip the single, work a single in the chain 1 space. Keep repeating. Here we are at the end. We have a single crochet here, and our stitch marker is in our turning chain, our chain 1 space where we want to put our last single crochet of the row. It's these 2 loops. There we go. Single crochet there. And now we're just doing a 1 row repeat. Chain 1 loosely, mark this stitch, skip the single crochet, work a single crochet into the chain 1 space, chain 1, skip 1, work 1, chain 1, continue across. To the end here. In our turning chain, we're working our last single crochet of the row. Then you'll turn your work and just repeat that 1 row until your work measures either the 8 inches, 10 inches, or 12 inches tall, till you get a square shape. Then we're ready to add a border. So we're stopping and we're going to do a chain 1 to give us a little room there, and then we're going to place a single crochet in this side of that last stitch there. And then we're just going to keep putting single crochet stitches along the edge. Usually 1 stitch per row is good for moss stitch. You might occasionally need to add one more or leave one off. And you know this by how flat your work is laying. If it starts to curl, get wavy, then you have too many stitches. If it starts to bow up or cup in, then you have too few stitches. Okay, when you get to a corner, you'll single crochet, chain 1, and then single crochet back into that same stitch, and then turn the corner and keep single crocheting across. And you'll repeat that for all the sides and all 4 corners. When you get back around to the first stitch you made, chain 1, and we're going to slip stitch to that first single crochet there, since it's a corner. Then you can pull up your yarn and weave in your ends, and your dishcloth is ready to go.